me tell you about my afternoon. Like, I check to make sure that nothing is actually on fire so that I can stay in my room. But this fire alarm going off was the final straw for me. I give up. I'm about to take a nap, or I don't know. Like, if I was a smoker, this would be the time. Heck, at this point, I'm like trying to search somebody. You got a blunt? You got some edibles? You got what you got? I need something, because I'm at that point. Yeah, I'm beyond breakdown, meltdown. I'm like expletive it. So I set today aside for podcasting. Since I've got some alone time today, I figured I would use it to be productive and to crank out at least 2 to 3 episodes. And I was on track. I brought all my equipment with me out of town. As you see, I'm in a hotel room. I set everything up after brunch, and I was just about ready to go. And the big thing about season 5 is I'm planning to be on YouTube, not just audio, but audio and video. That's been a goal of mine since the ending of season 1. And I think I've mentioned it on every season since. And this was the time that I finally got things figured out. We're just gonna do it. And yeah, I set everything up. And then I was like, wait, I'm not gonna be recording the video on my laptop. I'm gonna be recording it on my phone because of the quality, Then I'm like, crap, how can I hook up my mic to my phone? That's when I realized I needed an adapter. I didn't know that. I didn't plan for it. That's my bad. So I'm like, well, either you reschedule your recording day or you go get an adapter. And I'm like, crap, now I've got to, one, figure out what adapter I need. I'm not the most technologically savvy. So I've got to figure out what I need, then figure out where to find what I need, then to figure out where to find what I need the cheapest. Do I go to Walgreens, CVS, Target, Walmart? So all this is taking time away from my day. And because this is going to be a video podcast, I'm fighting against the sun, right? I want to get out 3 episodes before the sun sets. So I run to, thank God it went off. So I run to, I said, you know what? Let me just run up the street. There is a Walgreens right around the corner from my hotel. Boom. Takes me 5 minutes to get there. Well, not even 5 minutes to get there. I can do the whole round trip in 10, 15 minutes. So bet I'm gonna do that. I don't even know where I stopped. I don't know where I stopped. But today's plan has beyond failed. It's been epic fail. This has been a fiasco. This afternoon has been such a fiasco. And I'm over it. I'm over it. So this is how it happened. So, like I said, I was planning to shoot today. And oh yeah, I was going to get the adapter. So I run to Walgreens around the corner, and I go and try to get the adapter. Well, it was like $50, and I'd already saw online where Target had one for like $20. I'm like, well, that's no brainer. I'm gonna leave this right here and go to Target. So now I wasted that time. That even though it's around the corner, it's still time against me, because again, the plan is to crank out a lot of episodes, a lot of video episodes today. So I head to Target, and I get in, I go, looking for what I needed, and I'm just not the most technologically savvy person, so I'm not finding what I need. So I ask for some assistance, and he's asking me questions about like, what exactly am I looking for? Am I needing it to do? And I'm like, I just need to hook up a USB to my iPhone. So I need something that will convert USB to whatever the little thing is for the iPhone, the little thing, charger port. And I thought that I explained that thoroughly. Long story short, I found what I thought I needed. It looked right to me, it looked like what I saw online. Yeah, USB, AC, all this. I don't know nothing about that. A regular USB to the iPhone port. That's what I need. So I get that, buy it, and that was already frustrating. Like all of that, the realizing I needed the adapter and not having it, having to go search for it, find it, buy it. All of that was enough for me to chunk the deuces, take a nap, be done with the day. All of that. I will admit I am easily overwhelmed. And when I'm overwhelmed, I shut down. But I'm like, no, I gotta push through. All about consistency. It ain't always gonna be easy. Like the whole thing, right? Like I literally had a meltdown in the bathroom. Like, this is ridiculous. This is why I need a team, because I'm tired of producing stuff. I don't know all this tech stuff. I just want to be the talent, record these podcasts, and release them. But whatever, right? I choose to just figure it out, because I really enjoy podcasting. So yeah, get myself together, do that, come back from Target, open it, just to realize that I got the wrong thing. I got a USB-C to USB adapter. I guess that's the wrong thing, because it don't fit. So that sent me over the edge, because now I've wasted, I don't know, 2 hours at this point. And now I'm just like, I'm not about to go back to Target to exchange and then come back and try to record. That's too much. So what is my alternative? So I have another breakdown, and I'm like, I'm trying so hard to get this podcast onto freaking YouTube. I did get my audio on YouTube. Thankfully, my podcast host does that already. It'll put the audio on YouTube, but no video. And that's just been a goal of mine, to expand my audience and all the things, and to challenge myself to do more stuff than audio, So that sent me. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what to freaking do. I don't know what to do, because this is ridiculous. And at this point, I don't even want to record, because now my mood is funky. Like, I don't want to have to fake being excited about a premiere episode when I'm not excited because everything's going wrong. So I'm like, you know what? I'll deal with this later. What is the alternative? Then I'm like, you know what? There are no rules to the game. I am a recovering perfectionist. Things have to be perfect. So what if I just, do my premiere episode as audio only, and then do the rest of the episodes as video form, or do whatever I can do today, audio form, audio only, and then, the remaining of the episodes I can do video. Whatever. It'll be mix match, but whatever. I will be, on YouTube partially. So I'm like, you know what? All right. I don't want to do that. I want it to be either all audio only or all audio and video. I don't want this little, hopefully that makes sense. I want it to be either or. Like, you can see my face the whole season, or you can't see my face the whole season. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want you to be like on episode 1 of season 5 I see your face. On episode 2 of season 5, I don't see your face. On episode 3 and 4, I do, but 5, 6, and 7, I don't. I don't want that. But I was like, you know what? Whatever. Like, we'll figure it out. So I said, you know what? I have everything set up. I've got my microphone. I had everything set up. I brought my stuff, you know, so I'm ready to go. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just crank out at least this first episode, at least the first one. So I, again, gather myself again, wipe my tears and figure it out. And I go to sit down to record, and then, and of course I always like make sure everything is as quiet as possible, right? So I turned the AC had already been off. So I'm cool on that, right? But then this loud truck pulls up right outside my window, and I'm in a hotel, right? Like people are going in and out. So that had been accounted for. But this truck was like extra loud right out my window and parked, just stayed there with it running. So you could hear it all in the background. And that was frustrating me. So I'm like, Lord, I am trying, but I'm about to break. I'm about to break. Well, I think I'd already broken, but I was just pushing through. So I was just sitting here, you know, just waiting for the truck to move, which took about 5 minutes, right? And mind you, I said the AC was already off, so you weren't gonna be hearing all that. Right when this truck leaves, the AC starts humming, and I'm like, I can't. And it's still humming slightly, and I get it, like it's not a huge thing, right? But with when I put these headphones on, it's like it's all in my ear. It's all in my ear. So I know if I can hear it in here, it's picking it up in the episode, in the stuff, and it'll be like you'll be able to hear it. So I'm like, what the freak? Why is there so much resistance for me to just do what I want to do with this freaking podcast? Why is there so much resistance? And I'm like, well, maybe my editor, whoever gonna edit it, me or whoever, maybe I can figure it out in post, right? But I'm like, I don't know, because again, I ain't techie like that. Like, I don't know. I edit my podcast. I don't know how to get rid of the sound. So I'm like, I'd rather just deal with things proactively. So I'm just sitting here like, man, bro, I am about to lose it. So yeah, bro, like I don't know. Oh, I didn't say this part. So the minute when I decided to just go ahead and crank out an audio only podcast episode today, to just go ahead and just record that, I went to go record, and I was like, wait, what am I gonna record it on? I need my recording software to record it on. And because I was expecting to record on my phone because it's going to be a video podcast, I didn't bring my laptop, my personal laptop, with me that has my recording software on it. I have a laptop that doesn't belong to me. Let's just put it like that. I don't want to incriminate myself. I have a laptop that I was using for another purpose. And I mean, it's still in my possession, so I'm gonna keep using it. So I'm like, crap, I don't have my recording software on this computer. I'm like, well, I could just go ahead and download it. So that's another thing, right? I gotta download software. It's all the things. It's all the things. I'm like, how committed am I to this? Like, I enjoy podcasting, but this is a lot. This is too much. This is too freaking much. Like, oh my God, I can't. It's the freaking AC and the sound. It's the truck sound. It's not having the proper hardware, then not having the proper software. It is all of the things. So I keep taking breaks just to gather myself, like, all right, what is the next plan? Because at this point, I don't know. I'm on freaking plan F at this point. Like, I don't even know. So I'm like, all right, what's the alternative? Do I just figure this out later? Do I quit and come back to it? Because if I don't record today, I may not be able to, like, I don't know. If I don't record today, it pushes things back a few weeks, possibly months. And by the time once October hits, it's the end of the year. October is my birthday month. November is Thanksgiving. Christmas is December. That's the whole month. Yes, it's just 3 events, 3 holidays, but it be taking the whole month. So I'm like, I gotta get this out, or I'm looking at early 2023 for season 5. And I don't want to do that. I want to go ahead and, get back in the rhythm and the routine of podcasting. And again, I enjoy podcasting, but the production, so the minute I said, you know what, I'm done, I'm tapped out, I will figure this out later. Monday is Labor Day, so maybe I can just use that day to figure some stuff out and crank out some episodes, but I'm done. I'm about to go get some tacos and some tequila and maybe go to a movie, but I'm done for the day. So I sit down to shut the things down. When I sit down, the humming stops. The humming for the AC stops. I'm like, oh, well, everything's quiet. Humming stops, truck is going. I'm just gonna do audio. I had downloaded the software. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just crank it out. I literally went to press record on my phone. For whatever reason, I was like, you know what? Let me just do some video recording. Maybe to use as like behind the scenes footage. I don't know, but I went to press record on my phone and to then press record on the recording audio software. And then the fire alarm goes off. A fire alarm in a hotel. I've stayed at this hotel three times now. And it's always perfectly quiet, silence. And today, fire alarm. I'm done. I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out. I don't know when season 5 is coming out, y'all. I don't know. But I'm telling y'all, I've been trying. I be trying. And at this moment, I'm a team of 1. And yeah, I'm maxed out. I've reached my capacity, and I don't know. Heck, at this point, I'm like, to hell with all this. But I know that's a temporary feeling. That is a temporary feeling. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to record today. Heck, this might be episode 1. I don't know. I'm just like, so yeah. I just had to capture that because I'm just like, if you don't want me to record, I won't record. So yeah, y'all. I don't know when season 5 is coming out, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get it to you. And when I figure it out, I will let y'all know. So hopefully season 5 is coming this fall. Hopefully. Who can know? Peg. Who can know?